We're live.
I believe so.
We're live. OMG. If we even talk about the comedy of errors today, if we even talk about that, how you doing, Wizard?
I'm doing great.
It has been a comedy of errors to put this show together tonight. Wow. Wowie kazowie. Wowie kazowie. So we're live on Blog Talk Radio. And we have a caller calling in on Blog Talk Radio. So we're going to go to Dr. Jatea and ask her. We're going to bring her live on the show. And Dr. Jatea, please let us know you can hear us. Okay, Dr. Jatea, you're live. How you doing?
Great. How are you guys tonight?
Amazing. After an incredible array of activities.
And a semi-production.
It was a production like a MGM Full Studios movie over here. Oh my goodness. So
I bet with the two of you, I bet it would be incredible.
Dr. Jatea, what drew you to the show tonight, watching all about cheaters? Because we getting into this relationship stuff. It's Tantra Talks tonight on Blog Talk Radio. And we're live on the YouTube channel. Hi, Love Tubers. Look at all of them piling on YouTube. We're live on our channel, too. Are you watching, Dr. Jatea?
Okay.
We're live on YouTube.
I don't even have my computer booted up. I have to boot up.
Aren't you proud of us? We're so high-tech. We're so high-tech. Aren't you proud of us? OMG. Wow.
I am. I'm excited.
You excited?
I think what draws everybody to the show. Everybody wants to know how to be cheater-proof. Like, that's a topic that should have everybody in America listening in.
Indeed. And they are piling in on the channel, on the YouTube channel. So I just had to check in with you, Dr. Jatea, because you're on Blog Talk Radio. You want to dial callers into the Blog Talk Radio. And I wanted to make sure we were coming through. Sound was loud and clear and good on the show. You're hearing us well?
Loud and clear and good. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, we're going to dive into the show. Thank you so much. We'll put you on mute, but if you want to come back on the show, just raise your hand and we'll bring you back live, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, love you. See ya.
Love you.
She is such the angel. My God, I love Dr. Jatea. Whew, she's my life. I'm telling you, I love her. She's always helping us. Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. And our viewers that are on YouTube, I love you. I am so grateful that you are among our first YouTube subscribers to the Witch and the Wizard YouTube channel.
Yes.
Oh,
We love it.
We love you.
Yeah, we do love you.
We love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So that's the Wizard.
And that's the Witch. So today's topic is
Cheaters.
Oh.
And how to be cheat proof. Ooh,
Boom.
booyah. Cheaters. So introduce yourself, Wizard. Yeah.
We just did. I'm the Wizard.
Like, who are you? What do you do?
You can't. This is the fourth show.
If you don't know me by now. So for all of our new viewers and the folks who don't know you, who have never met you, tell us a little bit about your background and why we're having this conversation about cheaters and how to become cheat proof in this conversation.
Wow. My background is, as usual, I'll shrink it. My background is counseling and education. Spirituality is one of my biggest endeavors now. Thankfully that we've been partnered up. So I've been going at warp speed. So it's been going fast. And I think we talked about cheaters because actually sometimes we have our topics and we know what we want to do. But sometimes that's not what comes to us.
Yeah.
That's not what it felt like. When you said cheaters, both of our hair stood up.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, let's tackle that on. So to me, I think it's a great, great topic because every time you have an issue, it's not really the issue that you see. Usually the issue is a manifestation of things that are really going on. So I think tonight we should get into what really goes on in the cheater's mind, in your mind, the whole process. Let's dig into it. But we can't give them all the cookies. They need to go to the Magic of Love. Because they got to come to the Magic of Love Sedona retreat for that. Yeah.
We'll talk about the retreat in a little bit. So for now, my name is Reverend Valerie Love, and I am so grateful to see you. I have a YouTube channel, Valerie Love. Excuse me. And at the Valerie Love channel, I think we have maybe about 23,000 subscribers, somewhere around there right about now as we film this, with subscribers grow all the time. I'm really excited about that. So if you're subscribed to that channel and now you're over here, thank you. Welcome. Because you know how I love my love tubers. I love you. And I'm a divine midwife of soul destiny. They call me the author, Christian witch, and the author of 11 books on practical spirituality. And I coach clients all over the world and speak all over the world on spirituality and all things related to love. And we lead retreats all over. We just got back from the Sedona retreat and the Grand Canyon a couple of months ago. And now we're preparing for the Magic of Love Sedona retreat. That will be May 11th to the 14th, 2017. So tonight, we're addressing a topic that comes up a lot with my clients, with Amato, with your clients as well. Do you have that subject that comes up a lot?
For years.
For years with our clients and our coaching practices, with in counseling, because he's a counselor, and for me in coaching, spiritual life coaching. These are the top 4 things that people ask, and we're going to ask you guys on YouTube to chat with us, and we're going to check the chat, okay? Because we love the chats, we love the chats. So we're going to check the chats and try to keep up with the chats as we're live on the show as well. So let me hop over and look at the chat. But these are the 4 things that come up most often when we are having conversation about relationships. Number 1, why did he or she cheat on me? That's the big one that comes up with people a lot. Number 2, why did he or she leave me? That's another question we get. Why did they leave me? Oh, you guys look phenomenal. Love y'all. Dr. Jataya is on TV too. Look, Steve Earthkeeper is on. Blessings,
Steve.
Guys. You were just talking
love
about
your
him
energy.
today.
Love you. Watching you. I'm watching you.
You were just talking about him today and answering his comment on YouTube. Love you, Steve. So grateful you're here. So just wanted to check. So the second thing that comes up is, why did he or she leave me? The third one that comes up is, why is it that I wanting to get the one and I get not the one? And then the fourth one is, how can I bring in the one? And we work with a lot of spiritual people, a lot of conscious people, a lot of people who are, they're into meditation, they're into prayer, they're into all these things, their prayer, their meditation, their visualization, and all of that to bring in the one, yet they still don't have the one. So it's big. So what say you about that now that we've given that backdrop? What say you about it? Where do we start to tackle this first?
Usually when I think about cheating or any issues, because a lot of times we always say there's only one issue and there's only one solution. Mm-hmm. But to break it down for people,
it's 11:11. Tell our people to pray. We pray every 11:11.
11:11. We have to do it.
Wow.
So I break it down to 3 categories. There's 1, themselves, because that's usually where it starts. 2, your partner, and then 3, spirituality. And really, I say 3, spirituality, but that's really the main one. But as that, everyone is not living that. And although we want everyone to go, then that's where the road where we should be. We have to. Everybody's not there yet. We have to meet people where they are.
Yep.
So, do you want to start with the
so it's the self?
The self,
the person. Because we're going to teach folks tonight cheat proof, and I can say that from my own experience, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been in a relationship where supposedly someone cheated on me, and I've been in a relationship where supposedly I was the one creeping. So, and they say the only way that you can heals to be on both ends of it. That's what they say.
God.
That's how you heal the whole thing.
You can't be completely light unless you get a touch of darkness.
Yeah, you got to be on both sides. And then I was like, okay, right. No, I get it.
Go that way. Right. That energy's dark.
that ain't it.
I know it now.
Right. And then there is some wisdom that comes in that. And then law of polarity says that, ends of both things. And now that you've experienced it on both ends, now you can actually heal the thing. So
on that, when we talk about being on both ends of the spectrum, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go in and touch the darker side or experience that, because we all know that we're all different type of learners. Okay, falling down the hole, I said, let me go around it. Some people
and fall right in, because my brother was like that.
Exactly.
He had to experience it.
And sometimes I get like that, right? Sometimes it depends, but I'm not gonna go down the hole. I know that.
We ain't going too far. Experiential part. So, you don't have to experience everything.
So yeah, exactly. And so it really depends. There's always a subjective view and a subjective approach when you're doing these things. But I say this, you have to look at yourself, because when someone is cheating, there has to be some disconnect. There has to be some need that's not being met. There has to be some unhappiness or some desire that you or that person is not fulfilled. So the reason I say go into yourself is because that's the first step of seeing what's really going on, because you have to kind of be honest with yourself and see what really your bias is, what your racism is, what all your issues are, so that then you can kind of further start working from inside out to see, okay, this is what's happening, this is how I feel, and this is how it's affecting me, or this is the reaction to the manifestation of my behavior or what I'm seeking. Because we're always, but a lot of times, the ego will have you thinking that everything is great.
Yeah,
but it's not.
Yeah, the parasite. The parasite. It's in the mastery of love. The parasite.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll share a little bit about my experience. Would that be okay? Let's go there. Okay, I don't even have to ask that question, right?
I'll share some of my experiences.
You share some of your experiences.
We're gonna try to keep it YouTube friendly.
This is adult conversation.
But you guys can always chime in or ask questions. And this is let's keep it real and let's do it how it is. Real. And let's go in.
Come keep it real. Then a car one night with my husband at the time.
Ooh, I know where you're going.
Oh yeah. You know this story. This is the famous cheater story. Okay. So we're in the car, and just to give a little backdrop from the story, this vehicle is the vehicle that he used to take when he would go out. We had a really nice vehicle, Mercedes AMG, really nice vehicle. And he had his truck for when he ran around and stuff like that, just going regular places. But when you really go out, Mercedes AMG was the car to go out. So we were going out that night looking for tickets to the play or the show or whatever we were going to see, and couldn't find the tickets anywhere. Looking all around, he's like, where are the tickets? And we're looking all around for the tickets, and we lift the apartment up, and there we're looking for the tickets, but underneath was another compartment. So I lift up to the second compartment and look.
Ooh, not the second compartment.
the deep storage.
That's what fine. No, there's a second.
Yeah, right, underneath the second. And I lifted it up. And of course, and we didn't use them. So we already knew it. And he slammed it down real fast, just like that, right? And so when I sat there, this is what I didn't get mad at him. I was mad at myself. And why was I mad at myself? Because I had already gotten the memo, but I didn't want to accept it. Anything to say about that?
Ooh.
And becoming, because this is the setup on how to become.
Well, I don't want to switch this. This might be good for you to touch on. What exactly do you mean you didn't want to accept it? Because that's one of the biggest things, and that's why I talk about looking within yourself. Accept something. There are so many layers that you can start peeling back on. The insecurities, the unworthiness. I'll never find somebody like this again. Who's gonna love me? I have 9 grandchildren. You know what I mean? That wasn't you at the time.
We have the big house. We have the money because he had won $17 million in the lottery. And so it wasn't that easy to say, okay, bye. It was like, I'm just telling the truth, okay. Right? It was like, let me wait now. We're not gonna be too hasty about it. Let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater now. Exactly. Can we work something out? Yeah. But
let's dig into it and find out what it really is.
Yeah, but really, I knew in my heart this was not for me. This was for me. I was unfulfilled. He was unfulfilled. And therefore, because we were living inauthentically and not willing to truly tackle and take on the real issues that you were talking about at the core, yeah, the cheaterade. Cheateration, I guess you could call it. So look at Tiffany's. I follow the wizard on Instagram. He's awesome.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, guys. Tiffany. Oh, that is so Tiffany, amazing. I love it seeing our peeps in our chat. This is awesome. This is the first time we've been live on our YouTube channel. All right.
Yes, it is.
So
I hope it's working out well.
Oh, it appears to be working out very well.
Good.
And we're on Blog Talk Radio at the same time. So what can we say about becoming cheat-proof? Absolutely are here to offer you solutions on how to never have these experiences again. And I actually believe I became somewhat cheat-proof after that because I just refused to keep telling myself a lie. So, and I'm going to tell you what was at the core of my experience of cheating. So what have you to say about it, Wizard?
Your experience about becoming cheat-proof?
Becoming cheat-proof.
Well, I have a lot still, so I would need to go into...
Come with it.
Because now, once you look at yourself, your issues, now you need to look at your partner and honestly, with an honest eye, look at him, see what's really going on. Is he the kind of man that his actions lead, you know, what he's really feeling? Or is he the kind of man that he speaks, but he just might not know how to do things? Or there are so many things, so many, I mean, when you're dealing with the mind, is variables. I mean, it's ridiculous. So many combinations that we can come up with. And caught up in that. You know, we want to look at it so that you can heighten your awareness, but you don't want to get caught up in that. There's a couple reasons why. One, because you can have all the talent in the world. Okay.
It does not.
You have talent it's a good start.
Do something with it, right?
But you have to do something with it, and it has to be the right place, the right time, the right person. There's to play a part in that. And I'll give you an example. I consider myself a decent human being. Okay,
of course,
very loving.
Of course,
I love everybody. I talk to whoever. I don't care if it's a janitor. If a fly passes by, I'm speaking to it. If it doesn't speak to me, I'll say, "Oh, he's having a bad day."
Whatever.
Have a fly day, fly. With that, a lot of times we get caught up in the things that we see or that we want to see or that we see in people. But if they don't have it in them, it doesn't even matter. There have been relationships where I have been horrible, and
haven't we all? Haven't we all?
But we're gonna get real. So yeah. Let's get real. There's been times, you know that.
Sure.
I'm with someone, I'm taking care of them. If I'm with a lady, I'm opening doors, I'm closing doors.
Absolutely.
I'm taking the trash. My wife would not touch any of that.
Yeah.
I do not allow her to carry groceries. But there are some women that I've been with that I want nothing to do for.
Wow. And why was that? What was the difference? You didn't want to do anything for them.
I don't want to say I don't want to do anything, but they brought out the worst in me.
Oh, okay? How did they bring out the worst in you?
Well, we want to get...
we want to answer. People want answers. I want to know the real deal.
This is what I think it is. I think what it is this. We're looking for something. We're looking for things, and we're seeking. And it's really crazy that I don't think you should seek anything in this world but enlightenment and spirituality.
God, really? I think you should seek one thing
Exactly.
Seek ye first. All these other things will be added to
Exactly, and everything falls into place.
It does.
Now, when we live in the world like you described, like muggles, we're running around with our 2 eyes and our limited capabilities and our limited sight and foresight and planning, and we start thinking about what we want. And our mind starts messing with us and saying, "Ooh, you need this car, or you need this. Oh, look at her. She has the body you like. You love those eyes. That's who you should be with." Yeah. So we get caught up in these things and we start making wrong decisions. So it's like some people say, "I don't know how I fell in love. I don't know how it happened." No, at some point you made a conscious decision to open your heart.
Yeah.
Now,
that's the only way you can fall in love is because your heart is open.
Yeah. So now the steps that you took there, or your perception of what it would be, so we get caught up in a lot of times creating our own truths, our own beliefs, and that's not always so. So she probably saw a lot of potential in me. I saw very little, and I had needs. And actually, this person that I might be talking about, it was a rebound. I was
the famous rebound.
I was not ready. I was not ready to be. So the person rebound, or you're going through things, you're not you.
True.
So
it's your representative.
Exactly. Well, it's probably the parasite.
It is the parasite.
And what's worse is a hurt parasite.
Ooh, that's the worst kind of parasite.
Yeah. So when this person falls in love with you, or has all these things for you, they're not really falling in love with the real you.
That's right.
So when you go through your healing,
what is it? You've changed.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's what they say. Like, you've changed.
Yeah. So was never going to get from the beginning. Wow. I didn't have the respect for this relationship.
Wow.
I didn't have, and what's really sad was that, but it was too late, and I had to let her go. I said, "Listen, I really care about you, but I can't. Once you pass certain lines, you can't go back."
Right. That's good. Now, what was her reactions or responses to you, being that you were clear that,
Of course, they always think you're crazy.
She was right.
No, they think you're crazy.
Oh, she thought you were crazy.
They think you're crazy. Like, you're crazy. You're tripping. I love you and you love me. No, that's not what I just said. That's what I just said. And
wow.
I've been on the other side of it. And I've been on the other side in college when I had a really bad relationship, and and it was ridiculous what my perception of what this relationship was and what I thought would be, until one day I just woke up. I mean, I don't know who was praying for me. I think my mother or somebody. Because one day I just woke up. I said,
"Where?
I'm crazy. I'm leaving.
I have to get out of here. This is it."
Yeah. So what say you? I took a long time.
No, not at all. Don't apologize for sharing. What I want to get across to all of the women that are watching, if you're with a man that or did cheat or whatever the case may be, remember this: it is a penis in a vagina, and it really has nothing. And I said this to someone one time, and she couldn't believe it. Your husband or your boyfriend put his penis in another vagina. Does that really have anything to do with you? It really doesn't, right? Vagina?
Not directly.
Right. So on one level, it really has nothing to do with you. So what we can do with that piece of it is not make up a story about it, because the things that happen don't actually hurt us. It's the story we make up about it and the meaning making of what this must mean about me as a woman, as a person. That's where all the hurt comes in. At its basic core level, in a vagina, or a penis and a penis, or vagina and a mouth, or a penis and a mouth, or whatever combination works for you, a penis and a penis, a mouth and a mouth, a vagina and a vagina. It doesn't really matter the body parts, or this is not really heterosexual, or it's across all spectrum. It's across the spectrum of human interactions. If you consider it, what someone else does has nothing to do with you. Now, if you can get that little bit of distance from it and say, I am whole, I am complete, I am full within myself, and not expect anything from this person, then you can get enough distance, a little space, breathing space in there, so that you can now determine what you're going to do in this relationship. How are you going to proceed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when a man has sex with another woman, or a woman has sex with another man, when the partner has sex with somebody else, right away people they take it personal, and they start making up a story about themselves. That has nothing to do with you. Don't take for agreements. Don't take anything personally. Now, it's very difficult not to take it personally, because I've been there, and I've been in that situation where I was on one end of it and on the other end of it, and neither end felt good, because it felt like lying and it felt like creeping. So that's why I decided not to live that way anymore. So for me, how I became cheat proof is this was what I prior of my cheating experience out on our Blog Talk Radio. So that's why I got to make sure.
Also, I know, and also want to let our viewers know that if and when you listen to Blog Talk Radio, 90 seconds.
Yeah.
If it gets cut off, you can always go back and listen to the rest of it. Be an extra 15 minutes, and we use all of it.
We use all of it and over. They usually cut us off, like, oh, so we're still talking.
And then we end up talking.
And then we keep talking.
We have a 1 hour show afterwards. But let's go.
So on Blog Talk Radio, to become cheat proof, this was what was at the core of my cheat. Look, in 60 seconds, this was what was at the core of my cheating. I was cheating on myself. Well, I'm going to go to hot yoga 3-4 times a week. I didn't do it. When I said I'm not going to eat donuts anymore, I didn't do it. When I said I'm going to treat myself better, I'm going to love myself more, I didn't do it. See, I was lying to me. I was cheating on me. So how can I expect anything other than to invite that energy into my space?
Ooh.
How do I become cheat proof? I tell myself the truth.
What's crazy is that we both have the same thing, but in different ways. For me is be honest and live your life how you want it. No matter what decisions you make, wrong or right, if you do it your way, you always cope with things better, and it's on them. Internalize it, because you're doing things how you want, how you're supposed to do it. Okay, we can go into more details through questions or through anybody calling in, or the Blog Talk Radio's number. We're gonna continue anyways. But I realized that what's going on in a lot of senses, because one, if you're living for God, your God, Allah, Jehovah, whatever you want to call
creator, it, source, whatever we call it,
or you're living for the good of life, when you're doing things properly, you be as affected by what's going on outside of you, and you're going to understand it. So I'll give you an example. If someone is a housewife and she gives up her life for me, 5 years I leave with somebody else, she's like, oh my God, I gave up everything I gave. Why were you doing that to begin with?
Why weren't you living your life?
Yeah, why are you giving your life up for another man or another woman? Live your life.
Live your life.
I live my life. You know? Like right now I'm here. Yeah. My family's elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Purpose.
And they're not worried about it, because we know that we're focused and we're doing what we have to do. If somebody slips up or somebody acts up, how they get dealt with at that time. So to me, that's the most important part, because I can't always rely on people and human beings. You know, what do we want? We want everybody to be like our creator, like the best things, like angels, like God, like Jesus.
We want everybody to be perfect, but they're not.
Yeah,
they're humans.
They're not. And
we're humans. Yeah.
And the other aspect of it is that everybody's of their lack of source, their lack of strength manifests in different ways.
So our pathologies, they show up differently.
Exactly. So we can't personalize it to say, oh, but but this person doesn't do that to that person.
Right, but they don't do this.
Yeah, but this
They
is
don't do
how
that.
this is. Everybody's different. One of my main things. Now, I have a question that I think I don't know if we're wrapping up or what's going on, but
We still got a few. Talk
Okay,
radio.
okay, good.
They haven't cut us
Good,
off
yeah,
yet. They're
yeah.
about to cut us off in a few more minutes. But
so is there hope in relationships that have been cheated,
absolutely,
cut up, or destroyed? Is there hope?
Absolutely.
When is there hope?
When is there hope?
Yes.
There's always hope. Because for me, I always believe that there is always hope. But I'm an eternal optimist. I really am. I do believe there's hope.
I think we both are.
Yeah, right. We just believe in love. We're romantics.
Yeah.
We believe in love. We
Hope
got
is
a question. Okay. LOL. Laughing so hard, I'm gonna keep my commentary to myself.
Oh Lord.
We don't know what that. Y'all are not humans.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
How did you tell the witch and the wizard?
Poetic pearls laughing. I like that.
Oh my goodness, these comments. LOL, that's so true. There's
read some of those. Read some of those and let me know, and I'll talk what you read.
Okay.
So oh actually let me see. Hold on.
Me too, that doesn't call you friend. Oh, Dr. Jataya, you will put on a woman's seatbelt. LOL. Yeah, man, you do that. You take care of the women around you so well. Dr. Jataya said, look, they can see on there that I have my love shirt on. Hey, love tubers, we're actually we're multitasking here. We're multi-syncing here. We got Blog Talk Radio. We got The Witch and the Wizard YouTube channel, and we're videotaping for Valerie Love channel. How's that for? And let me tell you, if them other phone, let me tell you, if that other phone was just go to Snapchatting, periscoping, love scoping.
So when is there hope? Because I really I'm a firm believer. And that's part of what I struggled with.
Listen, can we get Lachey Little's comment? I cheated before because I was in love with both of them and I felt like I couldn't choose. Wow.
Lachey Little, that is that's
profound.
So profound and beautiful.
Yeah.
But
that's beautiful acknowledgement.
Exactly. And some people say, oh, how can you do that? Or that's wrong. There's no wrong, because life is about love. Now, when that happens, we just need to see how did we get there and what is it really about. Because sometimes it's because we have certain needs or certain things or certain perceptions. It's like sometimes have you seen a relationship, right? Two people that they love, right?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
So then let's suppose the man that you're with is married, right? I had a client that the man was married. So she left her husband to be with this other man that was married. So the man that was married.
Oh, they both left their spouses for the other ones?
Before this happened.
This is unusual because most of the time.
It doesn't happen.
That's right.
Well, usually the kids are involved.
Right.
But so when that happened, I remember I didn't want, because spiritual person, I don't like to be judgmental. I like to bring clarity to the situation and let them see clearer and let them make their decision. Because I've had clients that have been out of love for 2 or 3 years, that they're in my office and I'm like, oh my God, it's been 3 years, just stop coming. And it's like the next day
they had a breakthrough, right?
They have a breakthrough. I don't know what. They're like, I love you. And I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Awesome.
But amen. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Thank you, God.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So when this was happening, I was explaining to her, look at your process with this man, because he's married and he's unavailable.
That's right.
So now wait, we're not available. A lot of times we think it means, can he be with someone else?
Right.
No. What I'm saying is, you don't have him full pledge. Right. That's like having nephews and nieces that you get them only once in a while. When you're sick of them, you send them home. you know. So because the time they used to
babysitting.
So they used to spend great time, but it was always like, or the sex or anything. I'm not condemning her. Right, I said, listen, that's cool, but I want you to see exactly what it is.
What it is.
See what the connection. Because when the dynamics change, you leave your husband or things are different, your economics are different, you don't have the car anymore, you know, he's making different money,
Mhm,
your lifestyle changes, stuff is gonna hit the fan.
Oh, it's gonna hit the fan.
Stuff is
it's
gonna hit the fan. And listen,
yes.
my father told me once, he said, listen, he always says, he said, love is good. No food, it will die. There's no money, love dying. Today, not tomorrow, today, right now. so when we look at that, you have to look at it. So Lachey, I'm not sure what your situation is, but I would just urge people to look at it. And there's nothing wrong with that in that sense. You obviously have a big heart. Beautiful, and
it is beautiful.
We can talk about that anytime. You can call us, you can chime in. Look, I'm
Love Retreat.
Oh my gosh,
yeah, come to the Magic of Love Retreat, and you can see that at themagicoflove.com, and magic is with a K. This is something I want to say about becoming cheat proof as well, besides telling yourself the truth, the people that you're in relationship with. And people find this so hard to do.
Oh yeah.
Tell the truth to the people you're in a relationship with, because we have a lot. You have a lot of people that they're in love with two people. We have that's common.
And some people would say, "Thank God,
yeah,
go see on Thursdays. Yeah. I still love you. Come back on Friday.
Yeah, because I ain't got to be with you all the time anyway. Yeah. Right, and it's really an opportunity. It's beautiful that if you have come together with someone that you love and you have someone else you love, simply tell the truth to everyone involved. That's all. Just tell the truth, and the truth sets us free. It's really true.
And scared to lose the things that we have.
Yeah.
But guess what? I truly believe better to lose what you don't fully appreciate than to keep something that you're settling for.
Wow.
We're gonna dig into that in the magic of love. We're gonna dig into that in the magic of love. The thing is that I always tell some of my clients, lie is just a procrastination of the truth. You procrastinating because the truth is gonna come out at some point.
It's gonna come out
at some point. Look, when I was laying down, I just woke up like, I'm out of here.
And like in the double.
It was like 6 a.m. She was like, baby, where you going? I was like, baby.
Who you call it, baby?
I'm gone.
I am done.
I am gone.
And Blog Talk Radio, we gotta say we love you. We will see you next Sunday night. The Wizard, what you got to say, Wizard?
Saying off, the Witch and the Wizard. We love you guys. See you next week.
See you next week.
Where's the W? Where's the W?
Oh, the W! They said they can't see us on Blog Talk Radio.
Look, there's like 3 cameras here, so somebody's going to see us.
The other ones will see us. Beautiful. And did you love it? Another Blog Talk Radio show successfully in the can. Yay! So Talk Radio show as well.
We'll put the links underneath on YouTube.
We'll put the links. So lastly, let's wrap it up for our people. For me, how I became cheat proof and how I just decided I'm going to be is I tell myself the truth, and I tell the truth to everyone I'm in relationship with. And I tell you one thing, the truth, it does set you free.
Or somebody else off.
Or somebody else.
Now,
but it's the truth, and the truth does win, and the truth sets you free. You become cheat proof with.
The thing is, truth isn't only verbal. The truth isn't only verbal. It's within yourself. So this is why the self-search is so, because I truly believe if we all walked the path that we're supposed to walk, if we all did what we wanted, if you want to be on the channel and not get dressed, do it.
Do it.
If you want to go outside,
following your bliss, following your heart, following yourself.
Crazy. Do it.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
What?
If you're not doing it, the people that love you or care about you don't really love or care about you. Know the real you that you've been bottling up. And I know it's crazy because people get lonely.
Yeah.
And this is why the spirituality is so because that's when you're lonely or when you think you're alone, you really never are.
You're never alone.
You never really are.
Never alone.
And you make the right choices and the right decisions, you'll be in the right people. But if you're living a fake life, if you're the things that society says you should do, if you're dressing not how you want, I mean, how can somebody really love you when you don't even love yourself, to be honest with yourself?
Right. That's it begins within. Everything begins within.
Loving yourself.
Yes, with that love.
Because people say that I love myself. I love
that's what
even me.
say.
No, even me. Yeah. Oh, I love myself. Are you crazy?
That's what I say. Yeah.
If I really worry about my hair, right before she was like, Valerie, wait, don't hit the camera yet.
Well, I mean, so that's good too, right?
It's good, but it's not the end all be all.
It's not.
We all have certain insecurities.
Yes, we do.
And when we talk about loving ourselves, it's a deeper thing. It's about, do you really feel comfortable with yourself being you? Can you go out without shaving? Can you go out just how you really feel? I mean, there's some people that some things just have to, like me, I need to be shaped up. If not, I don't want to go out. But it's not because I feel less. I just like to be clean and crisp, you know? Like, I need to be crisp at all times. You know, I can't look strange and dress strange. I got to at least fix up what I have. I got to work with what I got.
That's why I be putting the little jewels in the
No, you don't need no jewels. You're fabulous. You're fabulous. But, So when we talk about loving ourselves, like, we really need to dig deep and find what it really means.
Within. Oh my God. And the core of self-love and self-worth will make you cheat-proof too. If you know your worth and you walk it and you stand in it and you exude it, you become cheat-proof. You really do. Because you just become this sphere of love and worth. And the only ones that are going to come to you are the ones that are also coming from a place of love. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would. Yeah. And you're in a place where your stuff is all right. So anything that comes in it, it's just going to spin off of it. Like a spin wheel.
True.
When you're spinning,
it won't be able to attach. It'll just slide off.
And when it slides off, you'll look around like,
oh, what was that?
Yeah,
it was like Jesus.
They're gone.
When somebody touched his garment, he said, power went out of me. Remember Jesus Christ? We call him Jesus Christ because he doesn't like that term. He doesn't like that. But remember Jesus Christ said that power went out of me when the woman who had been bleeding for 12 years could not make it through the crowd. She crawled and pressed her way through the crowd. She said, because if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed. What kind of faith is that? And guess what? A woman in her menstrual could not touch a holy man. She was considered unclean. She wasn't even supposed to be out and about like that in no crowd of people back in them days. She was supposed to be in the red tent, right? Where the women were when they were in their menses, right? In their moon time. And she had the audacity to touch him. She touched a holy man, a rabbi, a teacher. Can you imagine? Out of her faith. And he said, power just went out of me. So it wasn't like it affected it. Yeah, it was like,
just a little.
There's a disturbance in the force. Exactly.
Someone has entered. Something has exited.
Right, but it didn't affect him like you were saying. It didn't turn his world. He was aware of it, but it did nothing to change anything about him. Yeah. So awesome. How do folks get in touch with us?
We have Twitter, right? No, not Twitter.
I was about to say
Snapchat. I use Snapchat. I use Snapchat. We use different things.
The Witch and the Wizard is on
Instagram. I'm learning to use Instagram for the Witch and the Wizard as well.
Witch and the Wizard on Instagram.
I got another phone because I'm like, I can't take off my old one.
Oh, okay.
And I love the Snapchat. So Val has been spearheading that movement. Okay, and we have Valerie Loves page, which you guys know.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a new page that I started, Amato.
Channel, Amato.
Yeah, I want to start fresh.
So awesome.
Because this has to be spiritually driven.
Mm-hmm.
I love these energies that I'm getting. Steve,
yeah, Steve is amazing.
I am touching his page. I am
Love you,
feeling
Steve,
it.
with the
Yes.
crystals.
Yes,
oh
yes.
my goodness.
And I'm
I
excited.
love our peeps.
Yeah, I just wanted a new slate. We have a new channel together. I wanted everything new, fresh. I don't care about my old pages or who's following. If you're coming, come. The spirit is gonna bring them.
Bring your friends and share this vid.
Yes, share,
and smash that like button. Smash it. Smash it.
Send it to the people you think will like it, and the ones that you don't, send it to them twice.
Yes, send it
because they need some.
They really need some.
They need some spirituality in their life. If you don't like it, because there's not that love is missing.
Yeah, the love, the love. Lastly,
So that's it. We're gonna wrap up, I believe. Correct.
And the retreat, May 11th to the 14th.
May 11th to the 14th.
We now have a payment plan on
to
the retreat
Sedona. Yes.
to Sedona, Arizona.
Yes.
We now have a.
Where's the page at?
themagicoflove.com. Click on the retreat.
Click.
And join us in Sedona, Arizona.
Yes.
And they'll see pictures there of the last Sedona, Arizona retreat that are on our Instagram too. We're getting more pics on Instagram.
Yes, we are.
So absolutely, we love you.
We love you guys. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
The Witch and the
Wizard signing out.
Peace. Oh Lord.